There were no signs. It came without warning. Doom came to us all. The desperate few struggled to survive. Perhaps we had a chance for peace. But desperation and trust are seldom allies. So began a millennium of conflict. A 1,000 years of war. The greatest warriors the world has ever known. The reason they fight, lost to the ages. And yet, here they still stand, searching for a sign of peace. I will show them. I am Apollyon. I bring war.
Hello, welcome to Lowbrow Gaming and Vikings! Samurai! And cup of tea, Governor. Otherwise known as Ubisoft's For Honor. This is what you see when you first start the closed alpha these days. Your choice will not limit which hero you can play nor affect gameplay. So why are we choosing then? Just to choose, I guess. This time we will try the samurais instead of the Vikings. So press Control to lock on, hold space to continue. That's fine. Lock on. Press Alt. Right. So I can instantly tell that I definitely prefer to play with a gamepad, but we're going to go through this anyway. So you use the mouse to change your stance, which could be an advantage, I guess. It's a bit more sort of intuitive in terms of the actual sword fighting. But anyway, let's follow the tutorial. To block, guard in the direction of the attack. Control to move the mouse button around. So, in order to defend yourself, you need to match the opponent's stance. Because when he attacks from the left, you want to block from the left. Like thus. And when he switches over, you want to switch over If not, then this happens. You get hit. So here we go. Knight, block from the right, 2 out of 2. Got objectives on the top left corner there. And there we go. Now, we will try to mimic him as we go. 3 attacks. The next one's going to be from above, because we're going to cover all 3, well, not quadrants, since we're not in quarters. Tridents? Never mind. Attack by changing your guard. So the next thing to do then is, because we can't attack him in the same stance, we have to open up so that we can attack from the side, from the other side, and so on. So we have to defeat him now using light attacks. And there we go. Next opponent. Have at you. We're going to have to defeat him with heavy attacks. Heavy attacks is the right mouse button. And there we go. And that's the basic combat tutorial. Now we're going to sprint up these stairs, samurai style, and do a bit of tutorializing when it comes to one of the game modes called Dominion. Kill all enemies in a capture point to capture the area. Or I'm guessing also if you are more people than they are in the other team, because Dominion is a team-based game mode, you're probably going to be able to capture the zone that way as well. Here we are. Capture zone B is the front line. These are soldiers. And the soldiers are this game's computer-controlled AI minions. If you play Dota or anything like that, you know kind of what this is about. They're just tanking their way, trying to move forward. The way to help them, though, you see, the front is where the soldiers are locked in a stalemated battle, and you have to defeat enemies in it to push and conquer it. So I'm helping now. I'm helping. And then, see, these blue guys on my team, they're pushing the red ones back because we are in greater numbers now. So we're pushing them out of the front line to capture this zone. Now all of the red ones are out and we've captured the area. We defend it to get 200 points, and then you get more points per second. And this is how you win Dominion. So we push these red bastards back. Normally, when you're playing the full game mode, there are tons of other players in this zone, of course, and it's more likely that you're going to be focusing on the other players, but you're definitely going to be just randomly killing these soldiers as you go along. Anyway, we're going to leave these guys to fight on their own. Trust our little minion team to do what they can to push the front line back. And we're going to capture the last capture zone C. Do a little duel with this guy. So here we go, dodging. So this is new for me since I've only played with the gamepad. Control and the direction buttons, I guess, plus spacebar. Okay, so you have to, okay, you dodge from side to side, like so. There we go. Oh my god. Yeah, match it to block, and then attack in other directions, block, and a heavy attack. Okay, so we're capturing the area now. Capturing the zone, I mean. And locking onto this dude. Guard break. This is something new we have to learn. Okay, so middle mouse button, and then quickly the attack button. That's a clunky control, so I would change that if I were you. Middle mouse. Okay, lock on, middle mouse, and there you go. Middle mouse and then light attack. Can we also do that with a strong attack? Yes, we can. That's something the tutorial did not tell us. Right, Zone C is captured, and that's pretty much the tutorial, but you can continue to learn some extra moves, like pushing and shoving and throwing, like so. So control and double press the middle mouse button. Are you serious? I would remap that immediately. But I don't really care, because I would also suggest that you play this with a gamepad. This is much easier with a gamepad. Right, double press mid. Oh, I'm gonna die before I even am able to do anything. Middle mouse. Double click the middle mouse. There we go. That's not throwing. Right. So that went terribly. External block. You can block attacks coming from enemies you aren't locked on, which is kind of handy. In the direction of the attacking enemies, use the mouse button regardless of their guard. Yeah, so... Alright, so you can block... If I'm locked on to this dude... Oh, you can toggle it. I didn't have to hold the control button. I didn't realize that until just now. Right. Damn it. Okay, so... Sword fighting thing is very clunky with the keyboard and mouse. That is my general conclusion. Dying a lot more now. But I'm guessing with a bit of practice... Because what I do like about the keyboard and mouse fighting is that when you're using the mouse, kind of feels like, what was the name of that game? Die by the Sword or something? Where you use the mouse to basically do your sword fighting. But anyway, that is the tutorial with the keyboard and mouse. Stay tuned for more videos later on when I'm joined by Christian and Magnus for some multiplayer videos, where we will try all the game modes and all the classes. Until then, my name's Lars and you've been watching Lowbrow Gaming. Christian, you've been playing a bit of No Man's Sky, which has been a bit, you know, poorly received,
Yeah,
let's put it that way.
A bit of a controversial release.